So as I stood there, pussy blowing in the wind. And let me, that's funny. I just saw a thing my friend sent me. Let me get on. Okay, perfect. I thought the last stream was the one we were gonna touch grass, but we're actually gonna do it this one. Let's see. I think I've had conversations with everybody. Let me go down the checklist. Atten, yes. Beelder, yes. Handmaiden, yes. Kreia. My favorite background noise is back. Yay! I'm applauding with my ass cheeks as we speak. Let me double check Kreia. I think we've talked everything for now, but
yes. Have you come with questions? Very well.
okay. I think we learned everything from her. Kreia, yes. Visas, yes. T3, yes. Mira, yes. Oh yeah, I made Atten and Mira Jedi. HK, yes. Goto, yes. And last stream was a yap fest indeed. So we cleared Nar Shaddaa. We talked to Zeskyle. The remaining Jedi that we need to meet with is Master Kavar here on Onderon, or not here on Onderon. We're still in Nar Shaddaa right now, but Master Kavar on Onderon. Master Vrook, fuck him, on Dantooine, and Master Vash, or Vosh, on Korriban. I forget how it's said. So next stop is Onderon. Oops.
Well, this is Onderon. It looks like there's a long line to get into the Isis starport.
Something feels wrong here. A great disturbance here in orbit, and again on the planets below.
I guess this blockade is a symptom of larger problems on Onderon.
If they decide to do a cargo search, we're gonna be in trouble.
Looks like we're about to
Does she have
find out.
spice?
I'm receiving a message from some Colonel Tobin. Patching it through.
The Ebon Hawk. I was told to expect your arrival. I don't know your business on Onderon, but it ends here.
Oh. And they're shooting at us.
We've taken some hits. We can try to fight back, or I can outrun them and hide us on the jungle moon nearby. It's your call.
We better run for it. To the moon.
You know, just once I wish someone was glad to see us. But no, if it isn't weapons pointed at our heads, it's someone trying to blast us out of the sky.
Where do we land?
Looks like one of the moons of Onderon. Not sure which one. It's mostly jungle and mountain. I did pick up the remains of an old outpost near here. Maybe that's why there's all these clearings around. Maybe they were once settlements.
There were no settlements here. Those clearings were most likely once craters or crash sites.
Crash sites?
This is Dxun, where the Mandalorians began their crusade against the Republic. The remains of whatever outposts you detected here are military ones. We should be careful.
This is where the Mandalorian Wars started? This doesn't look like much of a battlefield.
Much is buried here, and there is much that should remain buried.
How badly is the ship damaged?
It's taken a little damage, nothing too serious. I'm shutting down all unnecessary systems until we make repairs. It'll keep us from being a target.
What now?
Well, the space battle's still going on overhead. Since they were so eager to use our hull for target practice,
And
doubt
I'm
they're just gonna
Mira.
forget us. No, I don't like it. Onderon is about as far from the core as you can get and still be in the Republic. But even out here, the locals have heard of us. We're lucky I was able to find this place to land. Looks like something has cleared away the jungle in a few spots around here.
We need to get to Onderon.
Until the ship is repaired, we're not going anywhere. Unless you can find another route to Onderon, we should sit tight.
There may be a means to get to Onderon by another route. The Force has guided us here for a reason. We should explore our surroundings. There is something here.
Something? Oh, there's something here, all right. Predators. Not small flit darters, but big, mean, nasty predators.
Nevertheless, we should explore our surroundings. And that nearby outpost would be as good a place as any to begin.
Let's head to the outpost then.
Well, if you go, be careful. No telling what other ships were forced down in the battle.
I have a feeling the ship will not be repaired until our business here is concluded. Do I make myself clear?
Yeah, I understand. What's so important about this place?
This is where the Mandalorian Wars began. He fought here once, and there are things here he must see.
He fought here? Why didn't he say anything?
Do you speak of all your battles? Or are there some you wish to forget?
Mira? Mira's still... Mira just overheard Kreia basically strong-arming Atten into staying here. That's crazy. Okay. Alright. We're all just about ready. Wait a minute. I never upgrade our equipment. I never upgrade our equipment. That's okay though. That's okay. I think where we're heading there is a place to upgrade our equipment. Unfortunately, we're gonna have to leave Atten behind. I think we'll take Beodur and Mira with us.
Let's move out.
Okay, so she got some extra force points. Let's see, what can we give her? Give him a little bit of dexterity, why not? And we're not going to level him yet. We're not going to level him beyond level 15, and y'all can probably guess why. It's not something I would have guessed, but... So he's good for now. Although, hearing that over and over again might prove to be frustrating, so... Probably bring someone that we can level up. We're also not going to level up Handmaiden, but we know why. Visas Kreia... Oh, what the hell, might be good for Visas to,
Ready?
get some fresh air. See. Why didn't she have light mastery? That's odd. Actually, we'll take it Beodur with us. It feels right for him to be here because he was also on the Mandalorian Wars. I love the atmosphere of this place. It's beautiful. The rain. There's some clear spots in the sky. It's the jungle. It's full of life. Ah, the Canucks. Also clearing this section in case there's critters like that one. And she give us energy resistance too. Cool. Oh wait, what's that gonna do, dumbass? No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Stop.
Got some news. The space battle is still going on. The Hawk's sensors just picked up a contact heading to the moon. Most of the ship's systems are powered down, so it's about all I got. That ship may have landed nearby, though. Or it may be on the other side of the moon. So you might want to prepare for another friendly Onderon welcome.
Of course. You asked for it. Okay, Beodur. Zealous as always. What are y'all? Gonna fight all of Onderon next? Come on, kids. A weakness is revealed. Dramatic. Aw, this makes me want to play Dark Alliance 2 again. All those criticals. Maybe I'll do another Vaedra playthrough. Revan said, this was during the Mandalorian Wars. Revan says we must take Dxun, our wing and military droid carriers. Excuse me. Are to fly in low and drop our payload onto the jungle moon. Once the droids hit dirt side, they'll seek out the Mandalorian base and pave way for our ground troops and the Jedi. We're expecting heavy resistance if the droids can't take out the anti-air turrets. This is going to be one short mission, but we cannot fail. If we do, the Republic is lost. Computer reports grow. The internal systems seem to be in good shape. With some parts, you may be able to fix them. Cool. So we might be able to repair the droids. Have them start doing funny things. Have fun, you crazy kids. I think it'll just go that direction indefinitely. I'll run into some critters. Basically turn that thing into a lean green killing machine. Or a rude, or a true blue something. I don't know what rhymes with ooh and then like has that, you know, also is synonymous with killing. Okay, so oh, still going. Okay. Kind of feel like I should help the droid. I am crushed. I think those are the jugs. Okay. I was trying to take Mira with me. Oh my goodness. I was trying to switch out Visas and I switched out Mira. Oh well. I didn't start the space battle. Your view is... Y'all, you saw correctly. I really am being lectured on what is my responsibility and isn't my responsibility by a fucking bounty hunter who's trying to kill me for credits. That's what's happening. That definitely happened. I don't even know if I fully believe it. What do you mean? Who are you? No, I have not heard of the Joke family. Zanti, I've never heard of you. You're ignorant. Ooh. I must be fucking ignorant. That's why I don't know who. That's why I don't know who. You're not fucking famous. You're not famous. You're not infamous. Literally, the only reason I know of the Jugs is from that one bounty hunter on Narshada. You're completely inconsequential apart from that. Why are you hunting me? Can we make a deal? Wow, why do I get the feeling it's not going to be an issue? Wow. Well, that just happened.
That's another one for me. That's another one for me.
That's another one for me.
That's another one.
That's another one for me. And Mira, are you okay? Should we have you looked at by somebody? Who's a resident healer? Visas is one of the best at healing. Also Kreia, but I don't feel like she'd be comfortable being doctored by Kreia. I don't think I'd be comfortable. Alright, where's the frickin'... I gotta look at my list. Let me... let me bring out the old list. Somewhere around here, got instructions for the... Okay, is that... Okay, blah, blah, blah. Okay, that's my dark side characters. Powers... Okay. Force and blah blah blah. For level 18, Master Heal. Wait, what feat? Let's see, I think there's at least a few feats I'm not... Okay, we do the rapid shot, blah blah blah. I don't think I need stealth run quite yet. We'll do it. We'll do the weapon focus with blaster pistols, and then we'll do regenerate force point, or we'll do stealth run at some point. Okay, blah 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 blah. Okay, perfect. I'm telling you, the jungle's where it's at. I just remembered. It's not today, thankfully, but I do have to do a race at some point soon. We get to do another swoop race, which means I have to win that swoop race. You know me, I can't just do things normally. If I get into a contest, I have to be the top. I only accepted defeat once, and that was...
Escape? I will deal with your failure later, Captain. But for now, find that ship. Our ally has indicated that the Jedi hasn't left the system yet. Send a detachment to Dxun. If you find anything, alert me immediately. Now get out of my sight.
No, you're a failure. That's just because Atten's a freaking crack pilot. He's amazing. And Kreia could stand to be more grateful she didn't have her whole post Sith Lord outlook on gratitude. I don't know. Maybe she's like one of those people, one of those like douchebags. It's like, you know, telling someone good job, telling someone thank you for doing what they're supposed to do is probably one of the worst things you could do to them because it weakens them. Blah 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 blah. Although sometimes she does congratulate me, so I guess I can't say that. Maybe she's not like that. Maybe I need to give her more credit. Spin kick.
Watch it, Jedi. There's a body over there. A lone Mandalorian. Fresh kill, too. I can't figure the percentage in them still being on this rock.
Do you think he was alone?
Most Mandalorians I know are mercenaries, and not the cheap kind. Whoever hired him had a good reason to send him to this jungle. There may be more of them around. Keep your weapon charged.
Mandalorian Heavy Blaster. We like those. We like those. Also, I don't know if you're watching this right now, but I see it on my activity feed. Llewellyn, thank you for the follow. 3 days ago. This door is impenetrable to anything short of blah, 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 blah. Basically a good way of saying needs a key. Sorry. I get on Obsidian sometimes, keeps them on their toes. They answer specifically to me. I am their top critic. No.
Right there. We've got you surrounded.
Great, just what we needed. Mandalorians.
I'm surprised you got
She slid.
The jungle doesn't usually let its prey go that easily. What are you doing here?
Sorry, I thought I was gonna sneeze. What is it with Mandalorians in this damn moon?
We claimed this moon decades ago, when we reforged ourselves after Exar Kun's defeat. Some of us call it home. Why are you trespassing here?
I was exploring. Who are you?
I am a Mandalorian warrior, and this area you are exploring is our territory. We have orders to escort you to our camp. Our leader wants to speak to you.
Lead on then.
So you're the intruder. Our sensors picked up your handiwork in space. I am Mandalore, leader of the Mandalorians.
thought the Mandalorians were He's like, sorry I'm late, General. I thought the Mandalorians were disbanded.
Scattered, perhaps. But we're still alive. Alive and rebuilding.
I wasn't looking. Do it again. I thought Mandalorians were just blasters for hire.
Many Mandalorians have fallen from the path of honor and are now no more than common mercenaries. But that is changing.
What is this place?
This used to be the heart of the Mandalorian war effort. From this complex we commanded an armada that had the Republic on the run.
I love the inflection that he puts on there. He says, "The command an armada that had the Republic on the run." Like he says it like a freaking like he's a freaking salesman, or he's like freaking he's like talking about something that he's kind of mundanely proud of. Like, yeah, we had the Republic on the run. That was pretty fun. Good times. Good times. Why did you use Dxun?
Mandalorians have a rapport with this jungle. Every moment here is a struggle. All creatures gripped in a constant war for survival. The sole purpose of the weak is to feed the strong. We train here and learn the lessons of the jungle. The beasts also help us keep our edge.
Yeah, except strength and weakness are all subjective. Your camp looks like it's seen better days.
Covert camps are not meant to attract attention. Because we conquered them, the people of Onderon still hold a grudge against the Mandalorians.
Yeah.
Keep our presence here.
I can imagine. I'm trying to get to Onderon. Do you know how I can get there?
So it's transportation you want. It so happens I have a small shuttle that's more than capable of running the Onderon military blockade. I make occasional trips to ISIS for information and supplies. If you want to go with me, you're going to have to prove your worth.
Why do I have to prove myself to you?
I don't travel with anyone I'm not sure of. You look capable, but ISIS can be a dangerous place. If you want to travel on my shuttle, I want to make sure you aren't going to be a liability.
It's fair enough. How can I prove myself?
Figure it out yourself. Ask around. See if you can make yourself useful, or something that'll show what you're made of.
So there's nothing... If you're gonna make me help you out, at least give me something.
There is one thing. Before your ship landed, we were preparing some demolition work. All the activity forced my men to stop before they finished. The charges need to be detonated before anybody comes across them, so all you'd have to do is flip the switch.
That sounds too easy.
You asked if there was anything you could do, and I told you. Nothing in this jungle is as simple as it seems, though.
What were you gonna blow up?
We were trying to uncover the entrance to a hidden cache of old Mandalorian equipment. The explosives should be easy to find. Just get to it before the Canucks do.
What are in them?
The last month before Dxun fell, the old Mandalore knew that Revan and the Republic were gaining the upper hand. He ordered our best engineers to hide caches of weapons and munitions throughout the moon, safely away from the enemy's hands.
Why didn't the Republic just dig them out?
Don't you think they tried? It's real easy to hide things in a jungle. Even when they found some of our caches, our engineers left them some presents.
How big are the caches?
They're not much more than a couple of plasteel cylinders. Before you get any bright ideas, if you uncover cache B13, leave it alone. Even if you survive the traps, it would require military-grade explosives to open without the proper access codes. What's inside belongs to the Mandalorians.
How would Canucks be a problem?
Canucks are nothing more than pests, but they have a real talent for screwing up plans. Just get to those explosives in the next day or so, and you'll be fine.
I'll see what I can do.
I'll let Kex know that you check out. We found more gear than we can use, so you can trade with him if you need some more supplies. Be careful in the jungle. Our patrols have stopped until the space traffic dies down. The challenging beasts have been cleared from the area, but what's left might still be too much for you.
Alright, we we might be able to ask him some stuff still.
What do you want?
Can you tell me about Onderon?
When you were last here, you probably didn't even go to Onderon. The Republic knew that Onderon's fate would be decided on its jungle moon, not the planet itself. To begin with, when you talk about Onderon, you're really talking about the ancient walled city of Isis. It's the only inhabited settlement on the planet.
Interesting. Who is in charge of Onderon?
It depends on who you ask. Queen Talia rules from the royal palace, but her cousin, General Vaclo, has a great deal of power in Isis as well. They disagree about many things, just like their citizens. We fought General Vaclo during the war, and he is a worthy adversary. Queen Talia is young and hardly a match for him.
Is Onderon part of the Republic?
Onderon is a recent addition to the Republic, joining during one of the darker eras of Republic history. Since joining, the Republic has endured many wars and great battles. The people of Onderon don't possess the resolve and strength needed in these times. Many of them want to break away from the Republic.
Whatever.
They want to go back to an earlier age when they could cower behind their walls. Their spinelessness made them easy to conquer.
Why do you travel to Isis?
It's Mandalorian business, not yours.
Can you tell me more than that?
I could, but I don't know you. Once I get to know you, I might tell you more. But not now.
That's all I want to know about Onderon.
I don't blame you. They're sad people. I have some things to look into. I'll talk to you later.
The fuck? He's like, yeah, they fucking suck. Like, poor fools. Holy crap. I just meant I'm done with the conversation, not... These people are funny. These people are funny. Not just the Mandalorians, but everybody's a little funny today. Freaking Mira, we all know you. If you just do a new cargo search, we'll be in trouble. I'm like, if anybody places hands on our car, the law does not apply to us. If anyone places hands upon our cargo, we'll just keep the hands. It's fine.
Oh, you're the Jedi the camp's been talking about. Are you planning on exploring the jungles to the south?
I might. Who are you?
I'm Zarga. I instruct our raw Mandalorian recruits in the ways of discipline and battle. I sent one of my warriors, Kumas, into the jungle. It's been 3 days, and I want you to bring back his corpse and his survival pack.
Are you sure he's dead?
If Kumas wasn't dead, he'd be back already. If you find his body, just bring it back.
Why do you want the body?
Good point. I don't want his body, just his equipment. Field strip the corpse and bring the gear back.
If I find Kumas' body, I'll bring back his gear. Okay, that's Darga. And we're gonna do a lot of helping because we're completionists here. That's the royal we.
Alright, stand back. Let's see if that... Sith's blood! Fixing anything in this...
We're talking shit about the Sith.
It's an uphill battle.
Anything I can help with?
This jungle attacks anything made by man. Restoring the generators and computer systems is no easy task.
I've had some practice restoring computer systems if you need a hand.
Take whatever help I can get. Whatever wires and tech haven't been corroded by the jungle are at least 10 years old.
What's the problem?
Baeldur is like, I'm on it.
It's operational, but several components are broken and need repair. Without the relay, we're vulnerable to attack, especially right now. Your space battle may have attracted unwanted attention, and our shuttle sensors can't cover the whole moon.
So what should I start working on?
Seems just about everything involved with a relay dish is broken. I've been trying to fix it for weeks and still no success.
I can take a look at it, if you will permit it.
If you think you can help, there's the broken cables right over there, and the relay maintenance structures behind me. You can find the telemetry computer in there. The only thing I know for sure is we need a new phase pulse converter for the tracking computer.
If you don't have one on hand, then that can be hard. me try that one. I'm like, they say thieves broke into the Imperial City, the Imperial Legion compound and the temple all on the same night. If you don't have one on hand, then that can be hard to get.
That part's rare enough in most space squads. Finding one here would be difficult.
We actually already found one in an old weapons cache, but flaming Canox ate it.
So how do you propose I find it?
Just gut every Canox you come across. You wouldn't believe the things you can find in those little beasts.
There must be another way I can find a phase pulse converter.
We checked the cache manifests, and that's the only one that was in storage. It's probably the only working converter on this moon.
The Canucks actually ate it.
They're vermin, and no challenge for a Mandalorian. Since they provide no sport, we ignore them. Just gut.
This better be worth it. I'll start looking.
Alright then. Come back when you have the converter and we can see about getting these systems working again.
Mandalorian guard captain. Is this voice actor trying to channel Tamura Morrison? I'm failing an intelligence check right now. I don't know who that is.
We've called off our patrols inside the camp. We usually find some entertainment in clearing out the worst of the beasts. But without our patrols, some of the larger beasts may be around. None of us will be around.
Jango Fett clone voices. Maybe. A lot of them are trying to do this kind of like vague. I don't know. The accent reminds me of Australian. It might not be though, but why did you call off your patrols?
Our sensors picked up 3 ships landing in this area after the space battle. If any of the Onderon military come searching for those ships, we don't want them finding our base.
3 ships. There was my ship and the Duro ship. Who was the third?
I don't know. It was some sort of freighter. It didn't land in any of the clearings along the path. Knowing some of the larger Dxun beasts, the crew's probably already dead.
Why are you hiding from the Onderon military?
The people of Onderon still live in fear of us. They were the first world we conquered in the Mandalorian Wars.
Really? The first?
Resistance was laughable. We cut through their defenses like vibroblades through cloth. ISIS fell within hours. If
I
they
bet
knew
you're
we were
so
here,
proud of that.
They would eventually gather enough courage to attack us. It is not a battle we wish to wage. Yet.
Okay, is there anyone else on the moon?
Who knows? Our relay dish is down, and until Zuko repairs it, we're blind. The Onderon military has cordoned off the planet, so there shouldn't be anybody else down here. Still, our sensors occasionally pick up signals on the surface. It's like someone is searching the planet, and doing so under the noses of the military. Whoever they are, they've stayed clear of us.
Why would they search the planet?
I don't know. Dxun's all jungle except for this camp.
Can I help with the relay dish?
If you want to pitch in, go ahead.
Okay, we already asked about that.
Thing up and running. You can find them in the eastern side of camp, just south of the hangars. Look for the sparking wires, and he won't be far.
What did you mean by larger beasts?
We heard reports of a Zakek wandering the paths around here. They're a good challenge for Mandalorians. If you see one, stay out of its way. Without us to back you up, you'll be dead in seconds.
What's a Zakeg?
It's a huge red lizard that's built like a Baragwin battle tank.
Baragwin reference!
So thick it might as well be Durasteel plating. We keep clearing them out of the area, but they keep coming back. They're tough opponents for non-Mandalorians.
Yeah, okay. I'll keep that in mind. Actually, wait. I can defeat it.
You fight a Zakek. If you survived such a battle, you'd gain much honor.
We'll see. I'll be back after I've defeated one.
Strong words. It would be amusing to see you try to kill such a beast. Try the outlying jungle paths if you're determined to seek one out. And bring me back a trophy from your kill as proof of the deed.
The fact that it's far enough away that we can't hear the sub. Well, Him talking about the damn sparking wires and cursing under his breath.
What do you want?
You greet everyone that way?
Just you. You're no Mandalorian. I don't know why
You're an
Mandalorians
outsider,
let you roam free, but I don't trust you. I'm Kix, the new quartermaster. If a Mandalorian needs something, they come to me. Mandalore's ordered me to let you have access to our supplies, including some military-grade surplus. It's not free, though. You can pay with credits or trade in some of your gear. Doesn't matter to me.
How did you end up as Quartermaster?
The greatest honor for a Mandalorian is to distinguish themselves in battle. But as age comes upon us, some are forced to find honor in other pursuits. They assist as freighter pilots, technicians, or quartermasters. There's honor there, but it's nothing compared to the heat of battle. For someone young like me, this task is distasteful. There are many battles left in me, yet I'm relegated to this.
How did you wind up with the job?
My predecessor was loading equipment from Cache D5. Mandalorian engineers must have worked the double shift on that one. The old quartermaster was carrying out a load of blast converters, walked straight into a beam splitter. Pieces of them wound up all over. So I got the job, and here I am.
Can you tell me about the area?
It's bad enough I have to stand here and pass out supplies while the others go on patrol. I'm not going to disgrace myself further by being your guide. The only advice I'll give you is, when you're in the jungle, shoot anything that moves. Then shoot the things that don't move, just to be sure.
Let's see what you have. He's so fucking silly. Double-bladed sword, a Chani vibroblade. Ooh, that's good. Mandalorian Ripper. That's what Mira has. I'm gonna take that from her. Okay, we also have a heavy blaster, which is fully upgradable. That's pretty cool. I'm not sure. Would I rather have the Would I rather have the heavy Mandalorian, or the Mandalorian heavy blaster, or the Mandalorian Ripper? Because unstoppable damage is pretty enticing, and if it's got some bonuses on it, then that's good. Nah, I'm not gonna loot them yet. And there's all this. We're just having fun, getting to know the locals. It's just so interesting that they're literally over here prepping to revive the Mandalorians, like as they were before the Mandalorian Wars.
So you are the visiting Jedi. You aren't much to look at. Are you here to observe, or do you seek to prove yourself in the battle circle?
Who are you?
I am Davro, a Mandalorian warrior. I have yet to taste real battle, so I test my worth in the battle circle instead.
Why do you fight in the battle circle?
Our history is one of battles and wars, but there are times when even we must deal with peace. The battle circle allows us to hone our skills by fighting other Mandalorians. It pales to what we really thirst for, honor in battle, but it keeps us prepared. Talk to the sergeant if you want to fight.
That's so interesting that, because I'm thinking like I would not like, even if I was part of a war effort, I would want to be in as few battles as possible because I don't want to die. But I mean, maybe it is literally. Are there rules?
A few. No fights to the death. Other parts of our training weed out the weak among us, but that isn't the function of the battle circle. There are individual rules for each fight. The warrior with greater honor determines those, which in your case means any Mandalorian makes the rules. Our history, it pales to what we...
So the Jedi Order isn't completely dead. You always had hidden strengths. Very hard for even the wisest Mandalore to judge and predict. I have studied much of the Jedi since our defeat. I would be honored to cross blades with you in the battle circle.
How does the battle circle work?
You talk with the sergeant. Today is his day to preside over the circle. Each fight is different because the Mandalorian with greater honor dictates the terms of the engagement. But there will be no terms if we fight.
Everyone else will deny you your lightsaber and the use of your force. But I want to fight you with all your skill. Victory isn't important in the battle circle. What is important is discovering more about yourself and your opponent.
This guy's wise. You don't seem as aggressive as the other Mandalorians.
This is not a battlefield, Jedi. If it were, I trust you wouldn't have the same opinion.
Oh.
I prepare and train, readying my mind and weaponry for a real challenge. Peace is not our natural element. Mandalorians handle it differently. I focus on educating myself in the martial techniques I will need to succeed in the next war.
Can I choose who I fight?
No, it is up to the sergeant. The battle circle was not designed to settle petty vendettas and rivalries. Its primary purpose has always been teaching. Learning from books or holovids is useless when battle rages and soldiers are dying around you. Real knowledge can only be gained through combat, perhaps,
or
we
through
can
experience.
learn from one another in time.
This is our battle circle. You should leave us. This place is for Mandalorians alone. Even if the sergeant lets you fight with us, you will never truly be one of us.
Oh no, I've always wanted to join the Mandalorians. Whatever shall I do? If you hear that in the background, that's me playing with a 3D printed dragon that that our roommate gave to me. Wait, wrong one. Wrong button. Let's you fight. Oh, a typo? I didn't even notice that. Lately, the only typos I've been noticing is people saying not observing the difference between your and your.
The Jedi comes to grace us. The battle circle is reserved only for real warriors. Your Jedi ways won't help you.
Your Jedi ways.
Today, I have been given the honor of commanding the battle circle. I decide who fights who and make sure all the rules are followed.
Is this where Mandalorians train?
The battle circle is only a small part of our training regimen. A full Mandalorian warrior is a master of many fighting techniques, and here, all of them are tested. If you were to compete, you would have to do so on our terms. That is the way of the battle
Me?
circle.
Or him?
Great honor decide the terms of engagement. Jedi rely too much on their vaunted powers. They lose touch of the power of their arms and feet. Without your force, would you be a match for even the lowliest of Mandalorian warriors? If you want to try and
Okay,
fight
there
on our
is
terms, that can be arranged.
there is some. Oh, that's how I finished it. Oh, I see. There is some truth in what he says, and that it's kind of what Kreia says as well. Like during that conversation in the Citadel station that Kreia has with the Atten, where she's like, you know, take the greatest Jedi Knight, strip away the Force, and what remains. They rely on it, depend on it more than they know. As in, because if you focus all on one thing, one aspect of training or mastery, then you leave yourself vulnerable to places where that aspect would not be, what do you call it? Where that aspect would be lacking. What are the rules of the battle circle?
Two rules never change. Once you enter the circle, you leave the circle only if your opponent is defeated. The second is never kill anyone in the circle. The other rules are decided for each individual fight. The challenger must abide by the terms the warrior they challenge set. Since you are new, the terms aren't yours to make. Break any rule, and the battle is over, and you are dishonored.
I want to fight in the battle circle.
You are new here, so you will fight Davro. He is young, and has not been able to prove himself in battle. Davro, what are your terms?
No weapons, no Jedi tricks, and no items. Just fist and foot. A true test of strength.
Put your weapon away, Jedi. Don't step out of the circle and pull any death blow. No one dies in the battle circle. So put away your weapon and step into the battle circle. Now, you will experience a true fight.
Basically, we're gonna... Well, let's see. We could do a ring out, but that doesn't really seem fair. So, Mandalorians have unarmed specialists too.
surprised you won this fight. A challenger has expressed interest in fighting you. As little honor as you have gained, it is sufficient to accept his request. Let me know if you would fight again.
Why are we concerned about getting honor? I thought the whole point was training.
Here to watch a fight or to participate? After defeating Davral, you have gained some small honor. There is a challenger for you. He is Kex, the quartermaster.
Ah.
The challenger. You get to choose the terms.
Why does he want to fight me?
As quartermaster, he has little opportunity for any glory in training. He isn't as skilled as Davral.
What would be appropriate?
The battle circle is for training. It is best to choose something that will test both of your limits. In this case, swords would be a good choice. It is something neither one of you are completely familiar with, but the choice is ultimately yours to make.
Let's fight with swords as you suggested.
An honorable choice. I will send a runner to Kex. Your fight will begin shortly.
Alright, this should be doable. He might get me down.
The match between Kex and Jedi is over. The Jedi is the clear and honorable victor. If you want to fight again, let me know.
Okay, just start fighting right in front of me. Alright, this next part might be tough. I won't be surprised if I lost. But thankfully we can redo the fight as often as we need.
Here to watch a fight or to participate? You choose to fight again. Now face a real Mandalorian warrior. Tagrin, what are your terms? Just fist in foot like your fight with Davral. Nothing else. Tagrin chooses to fight hand to hand. Remember, no weapons allowed, and absolutely no use of your force.
Okay. Oh. Okay, can we hit some of our attacks, please? Maybe flurry is not the way to go. Why are we missing all of our attacks? Okay, we landed an attack. How about that? Holy crap. I expected difficulty, but maybe not this much. Okay, we got him down half. That's nice.
The match between Jedi and Tagrin is over. Tagrin is the clear and honorable victor. Against any full Mandalorian, it appears you cannot win. Come back if you want a rematch. I'm sure that Tagrin could use the exercise.
Oh, you're funny. Again, I thought the battle circle was about learning, and said you're taking the opportunity like, oh, I'm sure he can use the exercise. Well, that's okay, because we got methods. Hang on, let's... Okay, awesome. There are some things we could do. And I need someone with a high tree injury, so that means Kreia.
Good to go. What is it?
And I need a suit of armor, Mandalorian combat. Oh, okay, this has protections against, you know, that. Let's see. Jason Shaw. And my dexterity's 3. Is that good? Is that what I want? Interesting. But then I would lose a little dexterity, but I would do some extra damage and have a good attack modifier. That's not bad. Strength enhancer. Lore implant. Strength +1. Well, that wouldn't really do much. Okay, we could use that. Alright, we can't use that with the friggin' armor. But that's okay, we're not using force powers right now. Okay, what would help? Armorfly. Armorfly plating increases dexterity. That's really good. That could use. Plated, blah blah blah. Bonded is for medium or heavy. And then we have the underlay. I'd like a either a biorestorative underlay or a strengthening underlay.
Let's move out. What is it?
Oh, we need a little boost.
Let's move out. I hear you.
Should be good. Aha! Perfect. Constitution +3 and Strength +3. That's very good. We'll forge that. That should give me enough for Armorfly, but there we go. This increases dexterity. There we go. Yes, that's what I'm talking about. It's not super powerful armor, but that with the Achani gloves. Let me put my strength thing back on. Achani gloves. I am all souped up. Oh, okay, let me wait for the power to wear off. The master, okay, and then I add the strength implant, and bam, that's +4. That's a modifier of +4. Should have a much better chance. And again, sometimes when it comes to these, it's difficult to do overkill.
Here to watch a fight or... You choose to fight again, just fist and foot. Tigran chooses...
Alright, tag. Tag. We're just gonna shorten his name. Ooh, much better. Ooh. Oh, hell yes.
The match between Jedi and Tigran is over. The Jedi is the clear and honorable victor. You have fought well today. The only Mandalorians left for you to fight are our champions. No one can fight a champion until they have proven themselves worthy. And it must be real proof. The kind you gain fighting foes to the death. And a champion must observe and deem your actions worthy. There are two champions in the camp. Braylor and
Many
Delbord.
typos.
Until you prove yourself in their eyes, the battle circle is closed to you.
Whatevs.
Alright, let's get our standard equipment back on. For Mandalore!
For Mandalore! Ah!
Alright. So let's talk to Braylor here.
So the Jedi Order isn't... I have studied much of the...
Can you vouch for me in the battle circle?
I could only do that if I observed you fight an enemy in real combat. I have seen your matches so far, and I do not doubt your worthiness to face me. But the rules cannot be changed. The other champion, Kelborn, is in the jungle on a mission. Perhaps your paths will cross, and you'll have your opportunity there.
Alright, I think... Okay, let's go back.
Ready?
Let's go.
Bea? He said I can take a look at that if you permit it, so I'm like, okay, let's do that.
Good to go.
What's going on?
Any progress with the repairs or the phase pulse converter?
Both the cables and the telemetry computer are working now.
That's the best thing I've heard in weeks. I'll be sure to tell Mandalore about your help. Look, I have some extra parts and computer spikes. Take them. You can probably make better use of them than I can.
Okay, that's sweet. Got a lot of shit to do. Some of that is very obviously paint.
You finally arrived, Jedi. I seek to reclaim the honor that you stole from me. I challenge you here, outside of the battle circle. This time, we fight to the death.
Why do you want to fight me again?
I was too young to fight in the Mandalorian Wars. With our clans scattered, there was no opportunity to prove myself. Years ago, young Mandalorians would fly point in a basilisk, laying waste to anything before them, at the
I
forefront
remember
of-
that.
But this has been denied me. What little honor I have earned, you stripped from me in the battle circle. This I won't allow.
Many Mandalorians have fallen to Jedi. There is no dishonor in that.
You would deny my request? I want to fight here, in front of other Mandalorians, to prove my worth. Do not shame me further.
There must be other ways to prove yourself.
There were no wars to fight, no great enemies to destroy. I wish this was a different age, where our armadas were a force to be feared.
What about the Zakeg? I've heard they're a challenge even for a Mandalorian patrol.
The Zakeg? Those are the deadliest beasts in this part of the jungle. Patrols are right to be cautious about them. I'll do what I must to prove myself to the other Mandalorians, but fighting a Zakeg would be a short-lived honor.
I'm looking for the Zakeg. We could fight it together.
What? Yes, I suppose that is possible. It would Both gain recognition from that battle. Your plan is acceptable to me.
There we go.
Destroy the Zek egg. I will meet you there.
We dissuaded a young Mandalorian from a self-destructive path. Trying to figure out where I am. There we go. So we'll meet up with the Zek egg eventually. We're gonna run around the jungle for a bit. Oh, right. That's another one for me. That's another one for me. That's another one for me. Yeah, we gotta gut all of the Canucks we come across.
That's another one for me.
I think there's 3 total pieces.
Wait a moment. Do you see that roller over there? The force flows through even these simple creatures. If you empty your mind, you may be able to feel its thoughts. They aren't fully formed. Basic instincts, urges, dominated by every breath and every moment. Primal and unsophisticated.
I feel it.
Good. Beasts can be easier to affect than other sentients, but you must bridge the gap between what distinguishes us and them. You feel its consciousness, yes, like a low rumble from the storm. Use the force to create a barrier around it. Make it with care and subtlety.
I'll try.
You came close, and you have potential. With practice, you can make any animal passive and pliable. But the cage around their perceptions is a fragile web. Many things can break its hold, violence especially.
Can anything else be done with beasts?
With the Force, anything is possible. But that is the end of the lesson for now.
I could have sworn it would have remains. Oh, speaking of, we don't want to miss any of these remain spots because any of them could have phase pulse converter parts.
Let's take care of this. Like that?
You asked for it. Yeah, Malrus. You asked for it. Crazy.
You there, I am in need of your assistance.
Are you Kumus? Zarga thought you were dead.
I'm wrong in thinking me dead. We assume that any Mandalorian who does not report back within a day has been taken by the jungle. I still live. I'm just in a difficult situation.
What are you doing up there?
A patrol was sent to look for weapon caches in this region. They found 3 sites that looked promising. Zarga told me to prove myself by taking explosives to those sites and uncovering the caches, if they exist.
What happened?
This was the first site. After easily dispatching some Maras, I removed my pack and began to plant my charges along this ridge. When I finished setting the charges, I looked down to see Canucks swarming all over my pack. The pests were eating everything. I killed the Canucks, but then a herd of Bomas arrived. I had no more ammo. The extra energy cells I had brought had been in my pack, so I've been up here, weaponless for 2 days.
Haven't you tried running?
Even if I got by the Bomas, there are too many beasts between here and the checkpoint. Bravery is commendable, but there is no honor in suicide. I thought I could survive until another patrol came by and then return to camp with my brothers.
You ran out of ammo? Isn't that against the Mandalorian code?
Blaster rifles don't use much energy, and their energy cells last a long time. How often have you had to change ammo?
How can I help?
You must have cleared a path to the beast coming here. If you take care of the Boma beast, I can make it to safety.
I could give you an extra ammo clip.
My blaster rifle's been useless ever since I used it to bash in a Canuck's skull.
I'll go drive off these Bomas then.
Your actions are worthy of a Mandalorian. Return here when you have slain the beast, and I will be able to return to camp.
It's so interesting. Ideologically, they seem to share a lot of similar beliefs as the Sith. Only the key difference there... Oh, hang on. Only the key difference there is that the Sith regularly betray one another, but the Mandalorians believe in loyalty among themselves.
Let's move out.
Shouldn't use stealth, so we could do some of those. We could also invest in precise shot, which I think would be more beneficial for her.
I'm grateful for your help, stranger. I'm returning to the Mandalorian camp now. I won't forget this. I have only one request. Please, don't mention this incident to anyone.
I have no love for Mandalorians, but just letting him starve up there. I think you did the right thing.
Maybe someday he'll return the favor.
You never know.
Is interesting that we gain influence with Bail-Dur for that, because he, like we remember, he hated the Mandalorians, and his motivation for joining the war effort was he wanted to crush them. So...
Yes, General?
You know when you're biting your nails and you bite off a little too much? Or like when you pull at something that you shouldn't. What fast? What are you talking about, Mira? What's wrong with you? That was one tough Canuck. Oh, she said, let's take care of this fast. Oh, there's another piece. Oh. There's a Zack egg, which means, what was it? Davril, I think, must be there. I like to protect him if I can. Mira, why do you have to get up his pussy to shoot him?
The Zack egg is just up ahead. Together we have a chance of defeating it.
What do you know about Zack eggs?
They're heavily armored. They aren't particularly agile, but if they connect, it can be deadly. But a skilled patrol of warriors can kill the beasts.
Do we have a plan?
We go into the clearing and attack it. Either it dies or we do. Beasts of the jungle are fierce and powerful. Straightforward plans work the best.
Let's attack it now.
Then we fight.
Gotta keep this fool alive. I'll tank the damn thing.
It shouldn't take
Wasn't even that tough.
For your help, we have killed the Zack egg. I will leave the spoils of battle to you. I'm going back to camp and will tell them of our deed here.
Perfect. Little lightsaber crystal. I really do like this jungle. It's just, atmospherically, it's just one of my favorites. Oh, that's silly, but you gotta, I gotta do it. You know, I think this is the cache they were talking about. Maybe. Maybe not. Yeah, I think the cache they were referring to is elsewhere. The fuck? Is this a Canuck ambush? Hey y'all. What is that? Is that a young Boma? Is that a Walrus? Is that a Canuck? Incorrect. The answer is, it's another one for Mira. Was a little too amused by that.
That's another one for me.
Oh, she said it again! Surprising everyone! It's another one for me. We have to take care of this fast, or whatever she says. Oh, Amira, you silly little bounty hunter. Get a load of this guy.
What are you doing out here? It's dangerous for your kind.
I'm exploring. Why are you here? I thought all the patrols had been stopped.
I am a Mandalorian scout. I don't go on patrol. Mandalore sent me out here personally to track a ship that landed in the area.
There's a Duros bounty hunter ship deeper in the jungle.
No, it wasn't them. That ship was damaged and screaming its ID signature all the way down. This one was trying to slip in quietly, and it was keeping its eye on emissions to a minimum. Our sensors almost didn't pick it up.
Any sign of a crew?
Just this corpse here. Looks like a scout. Pretty green, too. The fool walked right into a group of Canucks and got torn apart.
Whoever these visitors are, they don't know their terrain very well.
He can't have been the only one crawling around here. If there's more, we need to take them out. You up for some action?
It depends on what you mean by action.
Squeamish? Don't worry, I'm not planning on killing them unless I have to. But people do have a habit of shooting at Mandalorians on sight. If so, I wouldn't mind a good fight.
Fair enough. I may be able to help. What's the plan?
There's more of these scouts in the jungle. There's many paths, and I don't want them to slip by.
If we spot any scouts, we'll need to take them out fast before they can warn their companions.
If we split up, we should be able to find their scouts, if you're up for it.
I am. Let's find them.
I'm going to take up a position to the east. You go west. I'll make sure none of them get past me.
Okay, he says he'll be east, I'll be west. So I'll go west. Alright, I'll follow him and then we'll split when he reaches his destination. Okay, perfect. So, never eat sour. Worms, this way. It's confusing because east sounds like it should be left and west sounds like it should be right. I don't know why. Maybe that's an autism thing, or maybe it's just how the words look.
That's another one for me.
Oh! We have a crystal.
Set the staging camp up here. This jungle just never ends.
Lieutenant, 2 of our scout patrols haven't reported back.
Do more? Nothing is worth this.
More beasts!
Everyone, attack!
Alright, we're gonna help them take care of the beasts. And naturally they're gonna attack us. So they're probably after us. I don't know why I selected that. Misclick, or just misestimated where the healing would be. See, I was gonna spare them too.
What happened to Lan?
He got swarmed by those little beasts. I think they're called Canucks.
I hope this mission is worth it to the Colonel. If not... Wait, did you hear that?
That's him! Get him!
Okay. If you think that'll be enough. Oh, okay. They came from behind. Let's see if he's standing here. Well, I suppose I did go west. Did I go up though? I don't think I needed to.
I found more of their scouts, but they started shooting as soon as they saw me. I heard blaster rifle fire coming from deeper in the jungle. You find anything?
I came across 2 groups of scouts. They weren't in the mood to talk either.
Surprised they wouldn't talk to you. I thought their grudge was only with Mandalorians. Find out anything useful from them?
They mentioned something about a colonel. There also seems to be more of them.
Colonel, huh? Could be Colonel Tobin.
Yep.
Tobin is General Baklu's personal cat hound. If he's on your trail, you might want to steer clear of Onderon.
What makes you think he's on my trail?
They certainly weren't looking for us. They'd need a much larger detachment than this to prove a threat to us. Mandalore needs to know about the scouts. I'll let him know your role in dealing with them.
Before you go, who were those scouts?
They're Onderon military, although they were trying to be secret about it. I've got a feeling you're going to need all the help you can get. One last thing about the battle circle. Your actions have proven you worthy of facing our best in the circle. Perhaps we can face each other there.
Ooh.
See you at camp.
Oh. Stealth technology. A lot of Mandalorians have taken to using stealth tech. If they haven't already, I think they might have been. Alright, now we'll go up. Up and around.
Let me handle this.
Oh. He's like, I have beef with this particular Canuck. That's another one for me. Y'all are greedy. They're over here fighting over who gets to gut the Canuck first. Yay, that's the last one. If you never have to look at the insides of a Canuck again, it will be too soon. Oh. This is a place.
I don't like the sound of that. I think you've just set up a Minoc nest.
Well, y'all still fighting over the right to kill things?
That's another one. That's another one. That's another one for me.
That's it? Oh wait, no, some of the ones are probably a little further. We just use stasis on them. No, that's another one for me. I'm just kidding. Sec. Okay. Alright then. Oh, okay. Level 19, so... Force resistance! Okay, we blew up the cache, we found the last piece, we have the ear. We helped Kumus. Now we can complete the battle circle when we get back, but there might be something around the corner, you never know. We'll be clearing this faster than I thought. I hope I win against Kelborn. I think Kelborn's gonna be difficult. And that's the jungle.
If you head outside the camp, remember...
I defeated a Zakeg. Here is its ear as proof.
I'm impressed. Too bad you're a Jedi. You'd make a formidable Mandalorian.
That's odd. And I wonder if there are like certain rules, like are Mandalorians like an ethnic group? Are they a racial group? Are they entirely a cultural group? So many questions.
Any progress with the repairs or the phase pulse converter?
I have all three parts of the phase pulse converter.
You do? Let me see. I don't know how, but these pieces look in good enough shape to repair. I'll have the telemetry computer repaired in no time.
I'm just glad I could help out.
I'll be sure to tell Mandalore how much help you've been. I know you didn't ask, but here's a reward anyway. Mandalorians are expected to do anything they can to help, but you're a stranger, and you didn't have to help us.
It was my pleasure to help. I need no reward.
All right, if you say so. Again, you have my gratitude.
It's very interesting. There are some interesting moral nuances towards helping a group of people that eventually plans to have a second go at the galaxy. But, you know, some people like Kreia and HK-47 believe that the Mandalorians are never going to come to power again. At least not like that.
I was able to make it back to camp without encountering any other beasts. You have my gratitude.
There was no trouble. I was glad to help.
Please, don't tell anyone what happened. If the others were to know, I would be disgraced.
It's a very real, very real fear, since they take that shit they take that shit deathly seriously.
You found Kumas, and alive, no less. I suppose I should offer my gratitude. He's got a mind like a stunned Minok, but he's got courage. He was evasive when I asked him what happened, however. Trying to survive in the jungle must have taken its toll.
I'm glad I was able to return him safely.
We'll see if Kumas will prove warrior enough to be worth all this trouble.
I probably got light side points for not exposing his secret. Which is interesting because the greater philosophy is that he's supposed to face all challenges head on, but, you know, in that context we spared him from specifically having to deal with that. Okay, now I think the last thing we have to worry about is the battle circle. Let's kick some ass.
thought I would see you again. No more scouts in the jungle, right? Together we made short work of them. If you yearn for more fighting, the battle circle can slake that thirst. I'm here for that. It is not a true test of a warrior, but it echoes the thrill of real battle. The sergeant chooses who fights who, but I would eagerly fight you in the battle circle. So what are you here for?
The Mandalorians really don't hate the Jedi for losing to them during the war?
We're taught not to. Mandalorians want to be tested to the limits of our abilities and beyond. We admire anyone who beats us on the battlefield. Instead of hate, we study, practice, and train until the next time, so we won't be beaten. But some young Mandalorians find this a hard lesson. Any veteran of the Mandalorian Wars respects Jedi like you. Your actions on Dxun validate this. But we aren't a simple people.
Can you tell me anything more about the scouts?
No, I can't. We all have our orders, Jedi.
Very interesting.
So the Jedi order it. I have studied much.
Alright, here goes. Like I said, there's some interesting philosophical differences there. They seem to be, I wouldn't say in different camps, but there definitely seems to be varying positions within that belief system. Which is interesting because literally they don't hold it against people who, or at least like the wiser, more experienced Mandalorians don't hold it against the Jedi for defeating them. But the fact that they're still attacking all of these places, still preying on these people because they want to fight, because they think that they deserve glory more than other people deserve their peace. It's so strange. It's like literally they experience catastrophic defeat, which might have eliminated them as a people. But they still don't, care about that. We'll get to explore that a little more on a conversation in the Ebon Hawk, but still, it's all just interesting. If it seems like I'm being particularly peaceful with them, it's because I'm just used to this level and just kind of interacting with them friendly. Also, if you're working with someone, I suppose there's really no reason to constantly push back against them.
Kelborn says you are worthy enough to face champions. You may fight in the battle circle again. You have enough honor to face a champion of a previous day. Kelborn, what are your terms?
Swords only. No items or the Jedi's force. And no sword of the Jedi's choosing. Just a simple long sword.
You little jackass.
Fight with the blade. You may fight with fist, foot, and the blade provided. No using the force or any other item.
Oh boy. I think he's tougher. I think he's tougher than Tagrin. And I'm not that good with a blade. Ow. Come on. Come on. So close. Come on, one more. Yes!
The match between Jedi and Kelborn is over. The Jedi is the clear and honorable victor. I underestimated you. A difficult admission for a Mandalorian. If you fight in the circle again this day, you will face the bravest and strongest of us, Braylor.
Well, Braylor might actually be easier because he wants to fight us with all of our arsenal. Which means... yeah, he's very powerful too, so we're gonna need our arsenal. But it is a point of pride that we can defeat these Mandalorians on one-on-one battles on our own terms.
Here to watch a fight.
It's definitely a big challenge.
We eagerly look forward to this fight. Braylor, you You are our champion. How would you fight the Jedi?
No terms today, Sergeant. I would fight the Jedi with all of his arsenal.
Raylo will fight you as you are. Still no killing and no leaving the battle circle. But you may use whatever else you want.
Alrighty. I'm not even going to bother using stasis on him. I'm going to focus on speed and master valor.
The match between Jedi and Braylor is over. The Jedi is the clear and honorable victor. You have defeated the most worthy of us. You walk away the champion of the battle circle this day. We will not forget your deeds, or the honor you have earned this day.
If anything, that was actually easier to deal with than it could have been. We could take this opportunity to upgrade some of our equipment, but I don't think we'll be needing to. Although, just because we don't need to, doesn't mean we shouldn't. We do have quite a fair bit of stuff. It might be a good idea to take that opportunity. But first, I want to piece together an equipment list. I don't know, we could just... What am I looking at? Credits? Does it matter? What was I gonna say? What was I thinking of planning? Well, we could compromise. There are only 2 people that are going to be coming with when we report our success to Mandalore. Also, y'all might not recognize that voice. Actually, if y'all watched if y'all were there and since like near the beginning, if y'all were watching my KoTOR stream, like my KoTOR 1 streams, it's lost to time, unfortunately, but if y'all were following me like a year ago, y'all will recognize Candor. Yeah, okay. Y'all will recognize Mandalore's voice. That's Canderous Ordo of Clan Ordo. He later moves on to be the self-styled Mandalore who is attempting to unite the Mandalorians. Isn't that fucking awesome? Very, very interesting. A second appearance by our character, and we'll never see him with that mask off. Let's see what's up. Blah, 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 blah.
What's going on?
Ready?
I think ours probably have the same upgrades. Give me the Ripper. Oh yeah, that's right. This thing, it looks so good. It reminds me like of those guns from Blinks 2. Oh my god, I want to play Blinks 2 so bad. I have a hankering for Blinks 2. And no, I'm not being... What was it? I don't even think that the proper developers of it can develop it anymore. But either way, I'm not being paid by them. I just really love that freaking game. I don't know why. I just have a craving for it. And I think my original Xbox, I don't know where it is. It's either gone or missing. I might have disposed of it, but I don't think I would have because there was only one part that was missing. I just need to try to remember where it's gonna be. You know what? I think we're fine for now. I don't think we need like upgraded weapons or anything. It's not like literally we're gonna upgrade them later, but I also want to move on real quick. Well, no. Maybe one thing. One thing. That means Kreia and oh yeah, Visas and Mira.
My life is yours.
Wait, is it Mira? I think Mira, yeah. Injury, no.
Yes.
Stealth run for her convenience. But yes, she's good at tree injury, and I think Mira is good at demolitions. That's right. Well, I guess I'm good at... well, she's good at stealth too. So, perfect.
Good to go. Yes.
Now let's look here. Pinwheel Scope Mark II, Beam Splitter Mark II, Power Pulsator Mark III. Wait, why Power Pulsator? That's not what I ordered. Or more, I have a better idea. Pinpoint Scope Mark IV, awesome. Stun is more valuable.
Good to go. I hear you.
Kreia, hit it. Perfect. Pure Rylith Cell. That's what I want. Ooh, look at that. 2 to 20 energy damage. And Beam Splitter Mark. Okay, let's break something down. Anything not upgradable is fair game. Alright, perfect. Did we already make that? We have one in our inventory, so fuck it. Oh, Beam Splitter, duh. So that's just 7 to 35 plus energy damage, not counting the unstoppable damage we still possess. Man, this thing is beautiful. Oh my goodness, I'm gonna shoot so many people with this. The gun, the design, and the reflectiveness literally reminds me of guns from Blinks 2, like when you're doing the tom-toms.
Ready? I hear you.
And like I said, we don't really need, like, I just want my stuff upgraded. I'm trying to hit a common ground because I like to be in Onderon soon. So, you know, let me look real quick. Workbench. Wait, the fuck? Ugh, whatever. Okay, so no workbench is where we're going. Funny. But yes, let's see how much damage this does. Only 10 to 43. So, you know, we'll be fucking things. Oh no. Maybe it is a good idea that we all upgrade our weapons. I think we have enough stuff. I think we have enough stuff.
Yes?
Handmaiden. What does she wear again? Okay, her dexterity is like... Okay, so we need... She can wear heavy armor. Flex hammer. We'll give her that. There we go. Immunity, stun, fear, and horror. Okay. Aw, now that covers her whole face. Never mind. Strength package. Shell shape perception. She's just going unarmed? Okay, she's going unarmed, so... We'll give her the Achani accuracy gloves. Perfect.
Yeah?
There we go. Should get use out of that. Reflex saves are the weakest, so... Get him that too.
I'm here.
Okay, cool. They're properly outfitted. So yeah, we will take the time to upgrade them real quick. I think we'll either end the stream right before we talk to Mandalore or shortly after. There's no need to rush the process. We'll have plenty of time. She has nothing. Fuck it, why not? Why are her will saves so weak? Regal Visor, I mean, she's not really going to get much use out of that. Immunity critical hits. Immunity to critical hits is pretty good. I feel like here, you use this, and you use this. There. I feel like she'd like that. Don't worry, Visas, I'll give you something. Vibroblade, fully upgradable. You damn right. Oh yeah, I haven't even thought about the droid shit. Mira is sorted on the equipment front, so... Did I select? Alright. Well, we could do toughness. We could also lean into these. We'll give him toughness. We'll give him toughness. More for his sake than anything. Sure, we'll increase dexterity. Gonna be one very dexterous astromech droid. We get a little bit of influence with HK, but I don't think it's enough.
Query is...
Oh, right. I'm like, what am I doing with you? Surveillance. Renewable shield. See what else. Warfare upgrade. Durability and dexterity. There we go. I think he specializes. Okay. Wow, HK is tall. I'm like, why are you taller than me, the little droid? Scanners active. What an amusing Jedi blah 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 you are. And we gained some influence with him enough to get him to tell us that he is literally just a droid. That Goto is a droid. Droid surveillance. Goto targeting module, okay. Droid anatomy library, sure. Absolutely not. Nothing with limited uses. That's crazy. Get real. Error tech. Dookie. Pure, unadulterated Dookie. It is not fully upgradable. That is not acceptable, I fear. We only deal in fully upgradable items in this space. Beodir's unarmed. Man, what about you, Kreia?
Yes.
Kreia, am I not gonna give you a light? I was gonna give you a lightsaber, yeah. Look at her! Look at her go! So she's gonna be using a lightsaber, but we're not. Oh, that's so satisfying. And green is such a soothing color. Also, it reminds me of like lime-flavored Otter Pops from when I was a kid. Basically swinging around a very hot Otter Pop. That's gonna kill people. It's so delicious that it literally just people just kind of combust when they come in contact with it. And we can also craft lightsaber upgrades as well. Okay, we can't do anything for Atten right now, since he can't. Lightsaber. Eventually a lightsaber, but we'll have to do double-bladed sword for her for now. And we could do twin swords, but double-bladed means less upgrade parts. You know, using less components. T3, that's 2 pistols. I think Goto uses 2 pistols as well. HK uses a rifle. Mira uses one pistol. Let me do a survey real quick for this. Actually, I don't need to do a survey. I don't need to do a survey. Okay. Safety harness can be destroyed. All the rest of this stuff can also be destroyed. Wait. Dexterity +1, whatever. 3 reaction systems. We are going to save 1 reaction system implant. Also, real quick, let's go to the lab station, and Kreia will be the one interacting with it, because she'll get the most parts for breaking things down. In fact, let's confirm that. Our treat injury, our effective treat injury is... four, which means we don't get a whole lot of chemical value for breaking things down.
What is it?
But Kreia's is much higher, which means she gets a lot more for breaking things down. We're gonna break down everything. Okay, the reaction system. We're gonna probably... I don't know where we break that down, but... We'll break down some of the things that look like they obviously can't be broken down at a workbench. I'll head back to the workbench real quick. Lab stations and workbenches are basically the only 2 crafting areas within the game. They're the only 2 crafting types. Let's break it down. Let me break it down for you. Starts exploding. Oh, that wasn't very funny. That was okay. I can do better than that. I can do better than that. Really, the frickin' people. Blaster. I already checked that, didn't I? Did I? Thanks, but no thanks. We might end up breaking down the minor armor. Viric Blade. Zabrak Vibroblade is still very valuable, but we're probably not going to use it, so goodbye. Heavy Blaster. I'm not sure if I want to get rid of that yet. Droid Oxidizer, yes. Sonic Rifle, yes. Wreck battle armor. All the armors except maybe one. Yeah, all the armors, yes. Wait. Do I want. Yeah. We'll keep these crystals for now, you never know. Standard blaster pistol. Heavy blaster. Scout enforcers. That's pretty good. Maybe I'm just influenced by the value of it. Okay, we can do these too, but they yield more, of course, they show up here too. Well, we do need some chemicals eventually. Not upgradable. They're not upgradable. Goodbye, Paragus mining uniform. Never forget you. Yeah, the amount of things, the amount of components that these things can give me simply isn't worth it for missing out on the potential chemicals that we could get from them. Because there's going to be a section coming up, I think on Dantooine, where we're going to need some chemicals. Or as many as we can get a hold of. T3 is just rolling with us. Oh wait.
I hear you.
Do that shit, Kreia. You do that shit. Make it go brr. There. Like I said, we'll keep one on hand. And now we upgrade. Okay. Okay. Kreia, what the fuck are you doing? Pick it up. Pick it up. Faster! It's funny, I didn't even watch that. I literally know that from, what do you call it? There was this, meme where, it's on YouTube. Someone did, like, Legend of Korra clips. And, did them because, frickin', whatever his name is, the drummer, has the same actor as the guy who voices Tenzin. So, it was clips of Tenzin saying things from Whiplash. And, it was very funny, like, stuff like, I don't know what he was saying faster in relation to, but what's it? Oh, right. Oh yeah, don't mind the modified holdout blaster. I just have that there so that it doesn't show up in anyone's inventory. I'm like, it's another freaking bug. Okay, we're keeping some of the bugs to a minimum. I like that. All right, now like I said, what can we break down here? I'd like for there to be more security tunnelers just in case. We don't really need them, but because we don't really use them, but you know, maybe in case something comes along where we can't where the character in question, whoever it is, can't unlock it with security. I suppose it'd be good to have at least one color crystal on hand in case we want to change the color of the crystal.
What is it?
And Kreia, you go ahead and put these things in your lightsaber. Just cause she's the only one with the freaking, okay. Okay, that's actually not a bad combination for Kreia. She doesn't benefit the most heavily from the critical bonus, but... Oh, so cool! Maybe Kreia's just not complete without a lightsaber in hand. Okay. Alright. So, T3. You get these dual Mandalorian blasters. Mira, you get this one. Oh, she already has one. Okay. I guess we'll save the, well... Maybe we'll save that one for Atten then. Just in case he doesn't have a good one. I forget the quality of thing that he has. Actually, whatever gun he has, I think it's either an ion pistol or some kind of disruptor. Oh, I see, I see. Okay. Mira, you take the Mandalorian blaster back. I'm gonna save this Ripper for him, because I think he benefits more heavily from what a Ripper does. A Ripper, part of why a Ripper is so important isn't just that it does unstoppable damage. Thank you, Mira. Not just because it does unstoppable damage, but also because the critical threat range is so high. So it's especially beneficial towards somebody who... There we go. 9 to 46. Badass. I'll just destroy the upgrades that it has on it right now. Or that it did have on it. So, Atten will benefit very heavily from a gun like that. So we're actually going to save that from him. And maybe we'll just go ahead and make the upgrades for him. Make them maximum upgrades for him while we have that. So, who are my assistants on the crafting team? Mira and Kreia. And we're probably going to be playing hot potato with the Zerka utility belt. Mira's going to be helping me with demolitions items, and Kreia's going to be helping me with tree entry items. So funny, they're literally my assistants in the lab. Oh, fuck. Oh my gosh, she said it so many times on the stream and I forget what it was. Something like this one's mine, or I've got this one, or whatever she says. And Kreia's like, "This shall not stop us for long." Alright. For now, Handmaiden is not using weapons, and neither is Baeldur. Kreia uses... Okay, let me grab my notebook here. I have my notebook, but let me grab a Where did my pencil go? Okay. Light. One lightsaber. One double blade vibro. We'll just say 2 gun. 2 BP. 1 BP. 1 BR. 2 more BP. And 1 BPC, meaning blaster pistol critical. Why not? Oh fuck, that was a piece of paper I was gonna use for something else. Oh well, it doesn't matter. I'll find a different piece of paper for it. Perhaps fate decreed that I be writing down the Capital City remake or Capital City Destroy All Humans remake probes somewhere else. Let's see. Okay, so that's toll. Okay, so I at least have to do upgrades for 2 blaster pistols. And then I have to do upgrade. I need to make 2 more blaster pistols. But total, it's 5, and then we have that 1 that's we're gonna give to Atten. So we need to make. Okay, so we have the lightsaber. The only things I need to make are 2 more blaster pistols and the double-bladed vibro blade. Everything else is already made, and I have to make the upgrades for everything, except mine. Two Watchman blasters, and 1 vibro double blade. Austrian net. How is my repair not high enough for that? I take umbrage. Take umbrage with that. Let's see, repair. Intelligence. I am so intelligent. What could benefit intelligence? I have a repair thing that benefits repair. I see. Here, you take this, and I'll take this. You wound me. I am wounded. Close am I leveling up? Oh no. Well, I'm right fucked, aren't I? There's literally nothing I can do from this point that would make that easier. I would need my intelligence increased by 1. Okay, I guess the Austrian edge ain't working. I guess I'll have to put fucking the superior Millennium edge instead. Even though the Austrian edge is so badass. It does cold damage. Whatever. The fates have spoken. I'm just shy of being able to do that. I doubt anyone else on the team has as high repair, potentially high repair as me. Okay. Lightsaber upgrades. This could be good. I try to pick upgrades that don't have any drawbacks. Let's see. Expert fencing emitter doesn't have drawbacks. Has a defense bonus and an energy bonus. And Pontite lens. I think that's where it's at. Although there's a freaking what do you call it? Okay, that's for something else. Never mind. Thank you, Kreia. Okay, so ultimate diatom energy cell. Expert fencing emitter. And Pontite lens. That should be more than good for Kreia. All of those increase damage. So she's doing 12 to 40 with the lightsaber. You know what's funny? 21 to 49. Okay, that's more than I'm doing. That's more than I'm doing. Because she also gains like lots of like flat bonuses to damage. Usually lots of bonuses to damage. What they'll have is they'll have like a range bonus. Or they'll have like a bonus like that goes from a range like 1 to 6 or something like that. But if yours is just a flat damage bonus, it's actually a lot more valuable. Since that way the dice rolls are in your favor, so to speak. Okay, I made a viral double blade and I made 2 Watchman blasters. Okay. Forgive me. Superior Mullining Edge. Like a peasant. Enhanced energy cells. Oh, these are fantastic. And I think Superior Agrinium. Ooh, Lord. Goodness. Incredible. Still fantastic damage. And that's what Visas gets. She should be very grateful. Okay, lightsaber and double vibroblade are upgraded now. Atten, we're not going to see Atten for a minute, so we'll not prioritize his thing yet. Let's see. Order of priority. We'll upgrade Mira's, because she's one of the most likely that we're gonna... So... Okay. There, now I can upgrade that. Don't be silly. Okay, so we're mostly doing... this. Kreia, you're up. Okay, crippling scope. That's what's good for us. I can do the rest. Crippling scope. Pure Rylith power cell. And beam splitter Mark III. Let's see, I think she's using that, yeah. And her gun just became a hand cannon. Oh, that's fantastic. This is why I love upgrading in this game. Oh my goodness, I can't get enough. And the component system is so beautifully, is so pure in its simplicity. Okay, gun, light beam blade, magic heat, light cauterizer thing. Visas and T3. Y'all are up next. Alright.
The honor is mine.
No. The honor is mine. Bam. Woo! That's right. That's fucking right. Because she specializes in 2-weapon fighting, which means that she benefits from double blades like this one. That's fucking right. She just looks natural with a freaking double blade in her hands. 2, 3. Dual Mandalorian blasters. Alright. We'll upgrade. Alright, so what we figure the 1 BP is done. 2 BPs. We should upgrade a blaster. I think we're going to upgrade a blaster rifle here. we're gonna make and upgrade a blaster rifle. No reason, no reason. Just for fun. Just for fun. Wait. Are you fucking kidding? Okay. Never mind. No reason, just one in particular. Point scope. Yes, okay. 10-point scope. Pure Rylith. And beam splitter. There we go. We got a very powerful disruptor rifle, just for fun, you know, just for fun. No reason. And we might not be able to upgrade a whole lot left after this. I'm trying to determine what priority to do things in. Let's see, one of those is complete. We'll do a first come first serve basis now. Okay, yeah. So T3. T3. Perfect. Okay, that's done. And he has a Watchman blasters, but I don't think we'll be able to upgrade those yet. Alright, for now, just so that it's safe from destruction, we'll put the Mandalorian Ripper as a secondary weapon for... Wait a minute. Got a better idea. I'll just keep it on my person. There we go. And since I've got it's in my second configuration, that's not going to be an issue. And now, like I said, we should have the power to upgrade one more thing. Master Valor works on droids too, even though it doesn't, droids can't feel the force. Okay, pinpoint scope. Perfect. Well, I suppose it's not first come, first serve, but, you know, it's in that general ballpark. It's stacked since it has the exact same upgrades.
Ready to serve.
I think you're gonna like this, HK. Okay, right now he's neutral. Interesting. Alright. Okay, perfect. I think we're done for now. I am actually kind of glad that I took that time. Like I said, not everybody's fully equipped, but not everybody needs to be. I'll get Goto those extra. I'll get Goto those upgrades for his blaster pistols, and that'll be that. Thank y'all very much for watching. I see 2 viewers right now. Thank y'all for doing that. I forgot to link my Discord in the thing. There's really no point in doing that right now since I'm about to end the stream. But y'all keep in mind, I'll be doing this every. I'll be streaming every Wednesday at 8 p.m. like this one, and every Sunday at 2 p.m. and that's Pacific Standard Time. So thank you all very much. I'll see y'all later. Bye.